And a prima donna, baby mama drum screaming on too much for me to want to stay in one spot. Another day of monotony's gotten me to the point I'm like a snail. I've got to formulate a plot. I'll end up in jail and shot. Success is my only motherfucking option. Failure's not. Mama love you, but this trailer's got to go. I cannot grow old in Salem's lot. So here I go with my shot. Feet fail me not. This may be the only opportunity that I got. You better. Sorry. Hangover from last video. Party people, the place to be. What's going on? It's me. It's me. And there was something that came to my attention on the Facebooks /Real469 if you want to go ahead and follow along with your boy and the bouncing ball. Funny, this is coming from deadstate.org by way of Funny or Die. Funny or Die's new video mocking the Duggar family is perfect. The folks at Funny or Die have nailed it once again, this time in their new skit mocking the Duggar family for the apparent lack of concern they have for the safety of their daughters. The skit runs a little over 2 minutes, and it features comedians Aaron Gibson and Greg David Jones portraying Michelle and Jim Bob Duggar. Jim Bob, really? Just James. Just go with James or Jimmy. I don't want to give too much of it away, but the whole thing is freaking hilarious. Especially, I just gave away the fucking ending, so I'm not gonna read anymore. So here we go. We're just gonna go to it. Starts right now.
Hi, I'm Michelle Duggar, baby factory for the Duggar family, and gosh, I just love a split bang.
And I'm Jim Bob Duggar, and I spend my time going up to strange women to tell them Christ's plan does not involve birth control.
We would like to talk to you, America, because our son Josh is in a pickle.
It also doesn't. Christ's plan also apparently doesn't include an end to slavery. By the way,
he made a mistake. He mistaked 2 girls on their tutus.
That's what we call breasts.
And their new-news.
That's what we call new news.
The point is we handled it, okay? When we were first told about Josh's mistakes, we did the right thing and we ignored the girl who came forward.
Girls lie all the time. It's what they do. One of our daughters, Jay something, I don't care, once told me there was a frog in one of our 16 industrial washing machines. I was searching in there all day, I tell you what.
Here's the thing, some other girls did come forward and some of them were our daughters, but honestly, if you ask me which one, I don't know. The brunette with the curly hair? I mean, we did the right thing and immediately waited 3 years before we called the authorities.
And then we sent him to a counselor.
Who was our friend, this guy we know, who's in the remodeling business in Little Rock.
Josh moved on with his life as the head of the Family Research Council. He dedicated all his efforts to Christ's love and informing Americans about the dangers of homosexuals.
Homosexuals prey on children, and they do not deserve to walk on God's great earth.
And then leave it to a magazine called In Touch to go all Scooby-Dooing around and to dig up all this pickle again.
It has been terrible for us and Josh.
Apparently, Oprah Winfrey's people found that out too. Duggars were supposed to be on her show, and they found it out and they canceled the appearance.
Which means, yeah, that's right. I'm expecting.
All you sinners out there, for every baby you make, the Duggars are going to make 2.
I'm going to slide them out 4 at a time.
Pop, 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 pop. Like a little machine gun of Christianity.
So, that's that. Here is my perspective on this. It's going to be a little different than everybody else's. A lot of people come out and said, you know, child molesters, people like that need to be thrown under the jail, never seen again, yada, yada, yada. Kill them all, castrate them all that other shit. While I can understand the emotion behind that, I feel like that's the wrong approach to it. It is definitely a problem. This guy definitely has a problem. I agree and I disagree with how the Duggars handle this. I agree in that obviously we need to find the reason for this and try to figure it out and end it. I disagree with them thinking, you know, it's probably the devil made him do it and all this other bullshit. Nah. The problem that society has, one of the biggest problems society has with molesters, child rapists, things of that nature, male or female, is that we jump immediately to anger and we stay on anger, and society okays the anger behind it. And instead of understanding the anger behind it, but trying to find a solution to the problem. It's definitely a problem. It's definitely something inside the perpetrator. A lot of times they've had the crime done to them, and so it perpetuates itself into the next generation. I think we, instead of spending so much time and energy just saying castrate them, blah blah blah, kill them all that other stuff, we need there's more to this problem than just that. That's a stage that, the parents of the victims and the victims themselves go through, and I understand that stage, but it needs to just be a stage. We as a society need to try to figure out what causes this. We need to try to figure out how to prevent it in the future. We need to try to figure out how to nip stuff like this in the bud, and that is going to take a lot of work, a lot of energy, and a lot of money to figure this thing out, to figure it out from a neurological standpoint, to figure it out from an emotional or psychological standpoint, to circle the wagons behind something like this and figure out how to stop this from happening in the future. You know what I mean? It's definitely gonna take more than just counseling. And yes, the child rapists, molesters, male or female, do deserve to go to jail for predetermined amounts of time. But while they're in jail, I'm not saying that they need to be, you have the jail system itself. Put them in gin pop and the murderers will kill them because the murderers are better than child molesters. Come on, that's just stupid talk. While they're in jail, we need to try to since they're in there, since they got all that fucking time on their hands of doing absolutely fucking nothing, then we need to try to figure out what the fuck it is. Why does this happen? What triggers them? Why does it happen? What will stop them from what will stop it from happening again? What will stop the triggers from happening? Is there some medication we can give them? Is there a new kind of medication we can develop? Is there counseling? Is it a mix of the two? Is it a mix of a few different areas that we can circle around and try to figure out the roots of this fucking problem? Because just going to anger after it happens, isn't fixing it and isn't stopping it from happening again. You know what I mean? It's not just an issue of, well, they need to know not to do that because they know, a lot of them deep down, they understand how wrong this is and they feel the guilt as they're doing it, but it's something that compels them to do it. And we need to figure out what that something is so that we can try to fix it. So we can try to end that problem fucking in the beginning, before it even happens. Instead of fucking getting mad at the flu for knocking you out, you know what we do? We figure out what the next flu is going to be, and you get an inoculation. And that staves off the flu from coming to you. Get it? We need to try to figure out what causes it. We need to try to circle around it, and we need to try to stop it from happening in the first fucking place, instead of just getting mad at it afterwards. Because that tribal kill 'em all mentality does not fix anything. It fixes fucking nothing. Nothing. Find the solution to the problem. Then we can talk. This was kind of funny. The Duggars just popping out kids with that. Apparently, Papa Duggar, Jim Bob, is clearly a Maziophile because he just likes his chick knocked up all the fucking time. I'm pretty sure he's still trying to do it again and again and again. And hiding behind the religious, the quiverful segment of Christianity, which is just fucking batshit crazy. But another thing, TLC. Apparently, these cable channels don't do shit as far as vetting their fucking subjects. They don't do shit as far as vetting their fucking subjects because anybody who's anybody can see that there was something fucking wrong with Honey Boo Boo, but they still put her on TV. Anybody who's anybody can see that there was something wrong with fucking Duggar family, but they still put those motherfuckers on TV. Anybody who's anybody can see there's fucking wrong with the Duck Dynasty motherfuckers, where they put those Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Fucking stop it! Jesus fuck Christ! Ugh. Another blow for reality TV. I'm glad to see that fucking dinosaur dying, finally. Let's fucking kill that off completely. If we can get the fucking Kardashians off the air, because again, clearly there's something wrong with that fucking family too, then the world would be a better place for you and me. Just wait and see.
Suplex City, Suplex City, bitch. Suplex City, Suplex City, bitch. Suplex City, Suplex City, bitch. Suplex City, Suplex City, bitch.